This massive sludge dam is filled with millions of litres of sewage. It's been here since 2006, when the Sunderland Ridge wastewater treatment plant broke down. It treats effluent generated in Centurion, Midrand North and some parts of Tshwane, recycling it into grey water and fertilizer. The dam was urgently built to prevent raw sewage from entering the nearby Henops River.
Essentially, if we didn't have that option, the sludge would have gone into the river. It's as simple as that. Okay. There wouldn't have been an alternative.
The raw sewage and waste matter have congealed to form what looks like solid ground. Upon closer inspection, it is anything but though, and moving any closer is just far too dangerous. Residents using the river complain that for almost a decade, the water has been contaminated anyway. Farms and businesses downstream have in many cases stopped using the water altogether.
We have found E. coli in the water. There are certain periods and times when the water is just plain rotten. It stinks. And that is the water coming from borehole.
City of Tshwane officials admit the situation is not ideal. And to make matters worse, the area is dolomitic, so sewage from the dam is leaking into the groundwater.
We do know that the lagoon is not really sufficiently designed, and we cannot come here and claim to be doing the right thing. It's an emergency condition which we had to embark on, under emergency conditions. However, we do recognize the groundwater contamination.
Water treatment experts claim the situation at Sunderland Ridge is indicative of a growing water crisis in the country. They don't believe that government is taking the threat seriously enough.
You run out of water for 5 days, you're dead. If we don't turn this around, we are heading for disaster in this country. We're already in a deep crisis.
The city has committed to dealing with the problem as soon as possible, but concede that this could take up to 3 years. This emergency dam may have initially prevented a disaster, but what now awaits could be equally, if not more, catastrophic. A lack of forward planning led to this crisis, and a lack of urgency in dealing with it will only worsen the situation. NICKOLAUS, BAUER, Sunderland Ridge, west of Pretoria.